Is Derwin James going to be a Charger for life? I sure as hell hope so. Welcome back to the Charged Up podcast. My name's Dan. I also got a new microphone, so let me know in the comments section how you like the audio. It's probably a lot better than yesterday. Either way, before I get going here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. So this is from the Up and Adams show where Joe Hortiz, the Chargers GM, made an appearance, and Kay Adams asked him, what's it going to take, or what's the priority level to keep Derwin James in powder blue for life? So let's have a look at what he has to say.
How high on your priority list is making sure he's a Charger for life?
It's high. It's high.
First of all, thank God. I remember when Hortiz and Harbaugh first came in, and people were thinking, oh, do they trade Derwin James? Do they cut a bunch of cap space? And I was like, please, God, do not trade Derwin James. That guy is one of the best strong safeties in the league. You can line him up everywhere. He's a ball hawk, heavy hitter, leader of the defense. No, this guy needs to stay here forever.
I've told the story. We in Baltimore, we had Derwin up there as the number one player on our board in that draft. When number one player available when we were picking, and we took a trade back, and he got picked, and I said to him, I was like, when I first met him, I'm like, gosh, you should have been a Raven. We traded away from you, but I'm glad you're not, because I'm here now. And yeah. Man, he's such a special leader and person. And forget, again, like Justin, the talent is real and it's there, but the leader and motivator and energy he gives to everybody within the organization throughout the entire building it's so unique. One of the best I've ever been around in terms of leadership, character, and talent.
How high?
Yeah, absolutely. The character, the leadership, the overall play. I mean, what is there not to love about Derwin James? There's nothing not to love. He's been on this team now for, well, it feels just like yesterday. But, he had that rookie year where he was amazing, and then he was hurt for 2 years in a row. A lot of people forget that. Then he came back, of course, struggled under Brandon Staley, but hey, who didn't? And then ever since, Harbaugh and, the Minter-style defense where you're moving him up into the box, setting him up to the line of scrimmage, having him blitz off the edge. And that's the thing about Derwin. Not only is he a very good blitzer, running backs cannot block him. So as an offense, it gets very concerning when you see that guy creeping up to the line. Not to mention, he can catch, he can hit, etc., etc. This is the type of guy you want on your team until he retires. But let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you agree with that? Do you think that Derwin James should be a Charger for the rest of his career? Do you think they should sign him to a short-term deal, or do you think they shouldn't re-sign him at all? I'd be very curious to see what you have to say and what you have to think. So don't be shy. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.